You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
What's up, everybody? Oh,
You're watching Experience Comic Culture.
this is what happens when you have two windows open at the same time and the volume is going, so it's a little repetitive. But who cares? Because we're here tonight to repeat, and reveal. We got dollar comics. We got markdown keys and grails. Stick around. You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I am your host, Onrie Kompan. It's great to be here with you guys tonight. Tonight is the night, guys, because we are going to reveal the brand new trailer for Warline, which is my new upcoming comic. And there's actually two trailers for it. And they've all been pre-screened by JD. And so far, he's agreed to air them when I give him the signal. And it's going to be really epic. I really hope you guys enjoy it. But aside from that, for you guys coming by here and hanging out with me this evening, I'm going to hook you guys up with a bunch of dollar books from a huge collection that I have over here. And if we get through that, there's more. I got a whole warehouse full of dollar comics for you guys. But I also have a lot of incentive tonight to move these grails right here and these keys as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 15% off of every single book on the bottom rack here. So this is the chance. This is your time. Buy these books. Now, spend 25 bucks with me. You get to spin this wheel of fish snicket. And no matter what happens, you're going to win something. If you would have spun just now, you would have gotten a free indie comic. At $50, you get free shipping on your order. Now, for those of you guys who've been shopping with me for the last week, you know that I haven't sent out invoices yet, so this is your chance. Keep adding stuff. Let me send you a big box of books. Let's save the environment together. The fewer boxes that we use to ship out your books, the better. And the more stuff we can get out to you, the merrier. So let's get to it. We're going to run through this bottom rack here. Chris, Joe, Victoria, what's up? Thank you guys for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. All right, bottom rack. Let's start from the top. We have Tales to Astonish, starring the Submariner. Newsprint copy. There's Subby. He's holding his trident, and he's going swing. He wants to swing his way into your collection. We got this going normally at 20 bucks. I'm knocking it down to 15 bucks tonight. $15! Call it as you see it. And next up, we got Lady Death, Malevolent Decimation #1. This is a $30 book. 30 bucks normally on this bad boy. Today we're going to do it at 25. Now, what does this book come with? It comes with a COA from Brian Pulido himself. I actually picked this book up from him at Planet Comic-Con. This is one of the last copies of Lady Death books that I have in stock from him directly, which is kind of cool. So if you guys are interested, call it as you see it. 25 bucks on that. That's $5 off. Normally that book will cost you 30. Plus you get a free spin on the wheel. Now this is a beast right here. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 149 here. First Ben Reilly, Bronze Age book. We're pricing this normally at 75. I'm going to knock it down to 60 tonight. 60 bucks. This bad boy is yours. $60. Call it as you see it. You get free shipping on your order. Now the next book we got here is The Sensational She-Hulk number 54. There's a very low print run, and that drives up the price. Normally we price this at 25. Tonight, I'm knocking it down to 20. Did I say 15%? Because that's a 20% saving right there. All right. Next up, we got Fantasy Masterpieces starring the Silver Surfer. This is an early reprint of the first appearance of Mephisto. And Mephisto's pretty much the devil. He's the devil. He's evil, like the fruits of the devil. Mephisto. Early reprint, newsstand copy as well. Normally goes for $40. Gonna knock it down to $35 for you. $35 on that. David Moore! David Moore! All right. Do I feel more popular? You betcha I feel popular. Who's this spam we got here, JD? This is fantastic. No hiding under your trench coat. Go, Ben Kenobi. Oh, that's great. That is beautiful. FOMO, fear of moral. All right. Just wait until you guys see this Warline trailer. I'm telling you, it's off the hook. Because you can go nuts over this thing. All right. Scarlet Witch, number 5, which comes directly after issue number 4. That's what makes it a key book. Just kidding. No, it isn't. This is normally a $10 book. We're knocking it down to $5. David More Than Us. No, David Moore just inspires the hell out of me. He's kind of like the Chuck Norris of comics when you really think about it, because, when you ask somebody how many push-ups can David Moore do, the answer is obvious. He does all of them. It's like Chuck Norris inserted his spirit into David Moore. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. One day, David Moore, the name, is going to be used as a battle cry out in some major war that determines the future of humanity. This is when the machines are going to take over and totally ruin everything. It's right around the corner. And then we'll be doing these shows from a bunker. All right. That wasn't funny, but here is something funny. We got Uncanny X-Men number 119. Just kidding. It's not funny. It's a newsstand edition. And this is Wolverine and Storm on the cover. Something happens with Wolverine and Storm here. I haven't actually read this, but Moses Magnum's here. Magnum, bang, bang, bang. All right. We got Uncanny X-Men 119 newsstand edition. Really beautiful copy. I'm going to call this a very fine here. And this is going to go for $40 normally. We're going to knock it down to $35. $35 on this. And then next up, we got our favorite gal, whose show I haven't seen yet, because I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. We got Miss Marvel, number 25 here. This is going to go for just $5 today. Normally a $10 book, going down to $5. Miss Marvel's got a TV show right now, so if you're interested in the TV show, this is the book for you, going for $5. And then next up, we got Crisis of Infinite Earths, number 8. This is the issue where Barry Allen dies, and he dies by running himself out of existence. It's pretty crazy. It's a really solid book. My favorite issue of Crisis on Infinite Earths by far, and beautifully illustrated by the late, great George Perez. Normally a $25 book, we're going to knock it down to $20 for you. And that is a direct edition of the book. And it is in really, really good shape, by the way. And I'm knocking an extra $5 off of that. Again, you're saving 20%, not 15%, but 20% on that book. So tonight is the night you want to call these bad boys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Miss Marvel fan. She really annoyed the living F out of me in the Avengers PS4 game. But, if she's your thing, I got plenty of Miss Marvel books. I'm not kidding. When I bought this one lot, I ended up with like all these Miss Marvel books. So I got a whole bunch of them. I haven't actually read the comic. I haven't watched the series yet. And it's not, I don't have anything personal against it. It's just, I'm kind of fatigued at the moment, like all these Marvel shows, all these Star Wars shows. It's like, I need a little bit of a breather before I poke my head back in. Now, next book I'm about to show you guys. It's pretty wild. This is an indie book right here. This is called Necroholic, okay? And this is actually the preview comp copy of it, and it was a surprise that was given to me by William Samuel Quinton, the creator of it. So this is Necroholic #1. It's currently up on Kickstarter. This is a creator whose work we're going to be showcasing a lot tonight once we get to that top rack. And I'm telling you, his books have sold out on multiple occasions on these shows. Even if they don't sell out tonight, they will sell out eventually. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on anything that William Samuel Quinton puts out there. This book right now is not available anywhere. Not available anywhere. You cannot find this book anywhere. This is going to go for $25. Necroholic is basically sort of like what if a sorcerer had a severe drinking problem and got into some trouble as a result of it. Let's look at some of the art inside. Actually, before I put this away, I want to show this off to you guys. Now, you guys know I'm a big proponent of independent comics. I'm always going to push those small press books because those creators are working just as hard as anybody over at the big two to make really good comics. And these are the guys who are going to be on those future Marvel books, DC books, you know, all these other alternative press companies out there. So this is your chance to get this stuff, because imagine this. If this book gets picked up, and it could happen at any point, if it gets picked up by a major publisher, suddenly this book becomes a lot more rare. This is going to go for just $20 tonight. $20 tonight on Necroholic #1. You cannot get this anywhere on any show. Guaranteed. Next book we got here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #0. Got a Green Ranger helmet here. Rita Repulsa in the background. I think it's Rita. Yeah, it's Rita. You could tell because of her fingernails. This is normally going for $15. We're going to knock it down to just $10 tonight. We got to move this bad boy. So $10 on that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #0. Call it as you see it. It is an excellent book to have in your collection. Very fine on that as well, by the way. Now, next up, we got Captain America #1 by Nick Spencer and Jesus Saez. I think this is the same guy who's actually working on Punisher currently. And this is a beautiful book. And what happens here is this is where we learn that Cap has actually joined Hydra. It's a pretty controversial book when it hit the stands. There's actually a video of someone who was so angry about it that they set the book on fire, which I don't get why anybody would do something so foolish, but you know, that made this book very controversial. Now, my ask on this is normally $20. I'm going to do it for $15 tonight for you guys. $15 on Captain America #1. Next book we got here is Black Panther #2. Black Panther #2 features the first appearance of the symbiote Killmonger. This is only going to go for $10. So $10 on that, and I got 2 copies, so you guys don't got to fight over it. And then I got Batman The Dark Knight #1, normally a $20 book. I'm going to discount this pretty heavily tonight. It's going to go for just $10. So 50% off of this one. And that's what we got on the lower rack here. And up top, we got some really cool stuff here. This is another book from Samuel Quinton. And it is called Reign of Ages. And it is in black and white, really beautifully illustrated book. I have 5 copies of it. It's really nice art in here. Really fantastic. My ask on this, these are all vegan covers here, meaning that there is no copy on the cover. And they are all signed by Sam Quinton. And he's one of my favorite small press guys to deal with because he always follows up with me. He sends me out everything. He follows up. He sends me tracking. He's like, did you get the books? You know, are people loving it? Let's support this guy. This is a guy who's working a day job and then coming home and working on comics, and he's also a single father. I had him on the crowdfunding show last week, and he was just fantastic. So we got 5 copies going at $15 a piece on Reign of Ages #1, signed right here at the bottom. You guys see that signature right there? right there. Get them at $15 a copy. $15 a copy on that. And then we got the series that really put them on the map for me, 47 Furious Tales. This is by far one of the most beautifully illustrated comics I've ever come across. I absolutely adore this. If you're a fan of books like Mouse Guard and Yisun Shin even, this is the book for you. And I'll tell you why. It's basically the story of the 47 Ronin. And these guys were all samurai who lost their lord. He was actually murdered. And when a samurai lord dies and all of his like followers become Ronin. And the life of a Ronin is not really good. It's actually really horrible. And instead of committing seppuku, which is what is ritual suicide, what they decided to do was they decided to plan out this scheme to avenge their master. And so they basically like underwent an extreme amount of cruelty from the Japanese people in order to kind of like plan out this massive attack. And it was insane how they pulled it off. This is a really beautiful book that retells that story, but with animals. And just check out the artwork inside, guys. This is really just such a beautiful freaking book. And the first issue, I've sold a bunch of these books already. I've sold like 20 copies of this book. All right. And I just got a fresh batch in of not just issue 1. I got issue 2 and I got issue 3 right here. Issue 3 is brand new. So if I got any fans of 47 Furious Tales and you've been waiting on issue 3, I got you covered. You want the whole set? It's just $5 a piece. $15 gets you all 3 books, signed by William Quinton. And now last, certainly not least, we got Merc Magazine here from my man Shauna Dutchko with Comics Elite. This book, his books have been just selling like crazy everywhere. We got Merc Magazine, Death Rage number 1, number 2, and number 3. We are going to do the whole set tonight, normally for $30. I'm going to do it for $25 tonight. $25 on this whole set. $25 gets you the whole freaking set. You get all of them. All right, that's our rundown of everything on display here. You guys see something you like here and you want to haggle with me a bit? I can haggle. I can haggle with the best of them. I want to move these books. I don't want them sitting here. Now, without further ado, let's get down on some dollar books. We're going to take a break in about 5 minutes here. And when we get back, we're going to keep on building those dollar racks. Now, keep in mind, in order for us to see this Warline trailer, I got to see that you guys are invested. So we're going to do dollar books right now. First person to spend $25 unlocks the first trailer. And you guys are going to want to see this first trailer. Trust me when I say that. All right. Okay, we got Major X number 2 going for $1 tonight. Heroes Return Fantastic Four number 3 going for $1. Infinity Gauntlet number 5 is normally a $5 book. It's going to go for $1 tonight. I got Hulk 2099 number 2, number 3 going for $1 a piece. This is Mike Deodato Jr. on these books. I didn't know he worked on these, which is really kind of cool. Oh, no, sorry. Adam Kubert. But I think Deodato also worked on Hulk 2099, some of his earlier Marvel work. Next book we got here is Marvel Superheroes Magazine number 6. This is going to go for $1. I have Yeti versus Vampire number 1 going for just $1. I have X-Men First Class number 2 going for $1. Number 3 is going for $1. Number 4 is going for $1. We got Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 13 going for $1. Number 14 is going for $1. Jonah Hex number 1 going for $1. Check out that cover. That cover is sensational. Love it. I love these close-up covers. That's going to go for $1. Call it as you see it. Peter Trevino, what's up, my brother? Edward, what's up, man? You got to check out 47 Furious Tales, my man. This is a great independent comic book series. It's a retelling of 47, the story of the 47 Ronin, but with animals instead of humans. This is an independent book. I have issue 1, 2, and 3 here. And I'm going to sell the set off for $15, and 3 is brand new. So if I have anybody who has read this series before and is waiting for issue 3, I got it. It's going to be a 12-issue series, by the way. And then we also got Merc Magazine, number 1, number 2, and number 3. I got this directly from the publisher. This is Comics Elite. These guys are awesome. They put out the Meow books, I think they're called. Meow. It's going to be a lot of meowing tonight on this show. JD knows what I'm talking about. Merc Magazine 1 through 3 is going to go for $25 tonight. Normally it's $30. All right, toss them in your box. Got it. So we got a 47 Furious Tales sold to Edward. Edward, thank you very much. Appreciate you, my brother. Lots of indie tonight, too, by the way, because I'm all about hooking up those indies. You get to $25, we're going to air the very first Warline trailer, and it's going to be epic. So first person to spend $25 unlocks that first trailer. And I'm going to put up these dollar books here. We got Yeti versus Vampire 1 going for $1. We got all these X-Men First Class books. This is pretty insane. And we got the Star Trek, and we got the Jonah Hex here. All right. X-Force number 24 is $1. And then I got 3 copies of issue 26. I don't know how I ended up with 3 copies of X-Force 26, but we got it. $1 a piece on those. Get number 24 and 26 for $2, or get each copy of issue 26 for $1. Yes, don't worry, I got you. Yeah, no, Yeti versus Vampire. Going for $1. And then there's Reign of Ages. That's another book from that same publisher. This is a vegan cover here by Nick Capone, and it is signed by the creator. It's going to go for $15. And then I have another book from him called Necroholic. He was a guest on my show last week, and he sent me his books. So we got Necroholic here. This is, you can't get this anywhere right now. He just sent me this. This is currently on a book that's on Kickstarter. He just sent me this to say thanks for supporting his work. So I got this copy going for normally $25. I'm going to knock it down to $20 tonight for Necroholic. And then I'll bust out some more of those indie books in a little bit. More X-Force here. We got X-Force number 43 going for $1. Add that to our X-Force stack over there. I have X-Men number 1, Odd Men Out. That's a one-shot going for $1. Major X and Infinity Gauntlet are off to David Moore. All right, Major X. That is off to David Moore. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad you come and hang out with me every day. It means a lot. Yeti versus Vampire is off to Edward. Edward! We are having a killer show so far. I got to move these bottom books here, guys. Seriously, take a look at these books. See if there's anything here you like. I will haggle with you. I will totally work with you on the pricing. Let me know. These books cannot stay here. They're not doing me any good sitting in this warehouse collecting dust. We got Dark Stars number 4, $1. Number 5, $1. Number 6, going for $1. Number 7, going for $1. And number 10, going for $1. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Dark Stars. Going for just $5. Vengeance! Oh, that Marvel magazine fell over. All right, JD, we're a little over on the commercial. Let me just build out this rack, and then we'll go in the commercial. All right, next up, I got Tarzan of the Apes number 1 and number 2. This is a 2-part series here. I have tried to sell these sets at $10, and I got a whole bunch of them. but here's a couple we got here. I will do them both right now for just $2. Get both books for $2. And I got an extra copy of issue 1 if anybody wants that. I have Slots number 1. This is a Skybound book, going for $1 by Dan Panasian. That guy's awesome. Such an incredible creator. Great artist. We got X-Men 307 going for $1. Hellstorm number 3 going for $1, and number 5 going for $1. 3 and 5 is $1 a piece. That is $2 on those books, guys. We have X Factor number 36 going for $1. $1 on that. The Score. We have The Score book 4. Wow, we actually made that rhyme. The only way to end it now is to somehow rhyme The Score book 4 with David Moore. See what I did there? Only I'm kicking it. The Score book 4 for mature readers. $1. This is naughty book right here, guys. You're going to learn how to score when you read this book. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Thin Bones. You like the berries? No, I did not say I did not have the silent U. The silent U, and it's Slots with an O. Like Dan Slott, the writer. All right, I have Adventure Time. Beginning of the End, number 3 of 3, going for $1. If I got Adventure Time fans here, hook up this book for only $1. We got Invader Zim number 4. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. Invader Zim number 4 from Oni Press. We got Ultraverse Books here. Hard Case goes well with your copy of The Score. See what I did? Going for $1. Number 5. Here's another book to go with your copy of The Score, The Prisoner. Oh my God, this is a $15 book. No way. This is a $15 book, guys. I should not put this up here for $1. But I'm showing it off. I'm doing it right now. No one calls this book. It's going up on eBay tonight for $15. Now I have Mio Odagi's Magical Baits. Going for $1. Call it as you see it. The Prisoner is off to my man Edward. We are going to unlock this Mo Effin Warline trailer tonight. Both of them. There's 2 trailers because that's just what it is. Magical Mates also off to Edward. Okay, thank you, Edward. And guys, I will take care of invoicing tomorrow. That is my priority. This weekend, I'm going to be heading out to Fort Myers for Scout Comic Con. I'm going to be working with them out there, learning the tricks of the trade, and I'm going to be coming back with stock soon. So this is going to be really cool. Next book we have here is Little Audrey TV Fun Time. This is normally a $5 book, selling it for $1 right now because I've got to move it. Doing me no good hanging out in those bins back there. Richie Rich, number 201, $1. Number 222 is $1. That's $2 on those. 4 more books, and then we're taking a break here. We got Fantastic Four, number 8. Number 13. This is from Claremont and LaRocca's run, Salvador LaRocca. Number 18. Number 20. Number 21. I am going to do all of these books here. Oh, and we have number 33 and 34. There's 33 and 34. You guys can grab all these awesome Fantastic Four books here. 2, 4, 6, 7. Pretty $7. It's $1 a book. $7 gets you all those books. I have The Loners here. This is a pretty cool, pretty in pink cover tribute here. It's going to go for $1. The Cap on the Bottom Row. The Cap on the Bottom Row. This is Steve Rogers' Captain America number 1. Normally a $20 book. PJ, we're going to do it at 15 tonight. 15, sir. I'm knocking, what is it? The score? Okay, the score has been claimed. Score's been claimed by Edward. Got you. Found another X-Force number 43 to add to our little pile here if you guys want to see those X-Force. Any horror on the bottom row? I have Lady Death, Malevolent Decimation number 1. This comes with a COA. And, I mean, you know, this stuff's horror-ish. And I'm selling it tonight for 25 as opposed to 30. Anything else that's horror on the bottom? Well, we got the first appearance of Mephisto, the reprint of that. He's the devil. But that's all I got right now. I have Daredevil 41, Bendis and Malieve going for $1. We got Kyra, number 1. Look at that. We got Periods on the cover. We got Bodhi on the cover. We got Dollar Comics going right now. All it is it. And X Factor 64. 64, dudes. All right, let me get one more book here. Hang on just a second. Ooh, we got even more. Got some more awesome indie books here. I'll pull them out in a little bit here. Bust them out. Bust them out. Bust the rat. Here's what we'll do in the meantime. Walking Dead 163 going for $1. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to take a very short commercial break. Commercial! When we come back, we're going to try and sell this whole rack off for an insanely low price because I got to move these books. And we're going to come back. We're going to build another rack and try and move more books. More comics we sell, the better. We were very close to unlocking that Warline trailer. Stick around, watch those commercials. We'll be right back.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on The Experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us the_EXP@yahoo.com for more details.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, y'all, welcome back. So today we actually got some really unfortunate news. Legendary artist Tim Sale passed away kind of unexpectedly from cancer. Apparently, I guess he'd been sick, but we didn't know about it, meaning us as the fans and stuff. So at least I didn't know. But we lost one of the greats. I remember picking up Batman: The Long Halloween for the first time when I was in college. And that was the book that got me into really wanting to read more Batman stories, and from there I went into to Dark Victory and to I think, what was the other one, the seasonal one he did, but he did some really great stuff with Daredevil 2, Daredevil Yellow. That was like one of the first Tim Sale books I've ever read, and he had just such a particular style that worked so well, and it was like this watercolor painted style, and it was just really fantastic. I absolutely love him. I'm really sad that I never got to meet him in person, and I'm really sad that we're not going to see any more work coming out of this really talented creator. So may he rest in peace, and for those of you who do know him, I'm really sorry for your loss. He was one of the greatest. This year has just been so unkind to comic book creators, legendary comic book creators, and I'm just so sad that, you know, on top of losing Neil and George, now we've got to add Tim to that list. That's never a good thing. It's a sad thing. So, Joe and Edward, I got your claims on. Joe, you called Kyra, and Edward, you called Walking Dead. I got you guys. Okay, awesome. What's up, Philip? How you doing, man? All right, next up, I got Guardians 3000 #1 going for $1, $1 tonight. I got Avengers #3, really cool Vision cover, going for $1. Phantom X #2 going for $1. This is a Marvel Max series, and I have #3 going for $1. I have Ultimate FF #1 going for $1. Marvel Universe #16 going for $1. Cable #1 going for $1. Phil, what's up, brother? My man. All right. So here's what I'm going to do on that first rack here, guys. Clear off this rack. All these books here, $15 tonight. There is more than, I want to say, 30 books here. So you're probably going to get about 30 comics in this whole lot, because we got 24 slots, plus we got a couple extra books here. If you want the duplicates, you know, $15, I'll hook it up. You get every freaking book here. There's plenty of meat on the bone for you to flip them, do whatever you want with them. I just want them out of here. I cannot have them here anymore. So call it as you see it. Grab all those books. You're getting some really nice stuff here. You got an Invader Zim here. You got some Adventure Time, which is really fantastic. And we got a couple arcs here. You got a little Audrey TV Fun Time. That's a $5 book right there you're getting for less than 50 cents. All right. Let's keep moving here. Hang on just a second. Oh, you claimed the X-Forces. Oops. I didn't know that JD claimed X-Force. So we got 24, 26, and 43. Off to JD. And now I'm missing my... Where's my thing? We'll find it in a minute. I got you guys. All right, let's keep moving. The next book I got here is... By the way, I just want to let you guys know the air conditioning is busted in here. It is literally 80 degrees in this room. So I am sweating. Ah! Oh, boy. All right. We got Black Panther and the Crew #1. I have 5 copies of this book. 5 copies, and each one is going for $1. The great question of our time. No, I'm looking for my, my thing. Where's my freaking thing? my Post-it notes where I keep track of how much money you're all spending. Up there it is. Gotcha. Yuck. All right, JD. Got you on the X-Forces. Outstanding. Black Panther 171 going for $1. 172 going for $1. Got some Black Panther books for super cheap. Earth 2 number 29 is $1. Cave Carson has an Interstellar Eye number 3. That's going to go for $1. I have Backlash number 14. That is going to go for $1 from Image Comics. So, yeah. No man should ever have to lose his thing. This is true. Action Comics $9.94. $1 on this. $1 on this. We have True Believers, Captain Marvel, Avengers, going for $1. Shadowhawk 3, number 9, going for $1. Really cool foil effect on the cover. New God Special number 1. We got Peacemaker on the cover. That's going to go for $1. I have Star Trek Boldly Go number 15 going for $1. Legendary Star-Lord number 10 going for $1. Legendary Star-Lord number 11 going for $1. And both for $2. The Ring of Fire, Doc Savage number 4, going for $1. Now, guys, just want to point out, we're getting very close to unlocking that first Warline trailer. Edward is getting us very close to that point. Edward, you're at $20. Spend $25. We unlock that first Warline trailer. So let me know what you're looking for. I know you're looking for some horror, and I will see what I can find for you. I have Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor Special number 1. That is going to go for $1. $1. We have Star Trek, the Tabukan Syndrome, number 40. That's going to go for $1. I have Star Trek Deep Space Nine, number 3 of 4. This is N Vector, going for $1. Put that with our Star Trek books. That's right. He's waiting for Warline. Excellent. All right. I have Batman Prelude to the Wedding, Red Hood versus Anarchy number 1. That is going to go for $1. I have Batgirl number 18. That's going to go for $1. We have Warhawks number 1 of 4. That's going to go for $1. Action Comics 957. That's going to go for $1. Star Trek Starfleet Academy number 13. This is actually a Marvel book. This can go for $1. Black Bolt number 2, going for $1. Hey, look, kids, it's the kid. It's the guy who blew his head off in that movie, starring Doctor Strange. Excalibur number 42 is going to go for $1. Okay, looking for 30s. Okay. Let's see. How can I accommodate? Well, you really should pick up. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, you really need to grab the Merc Magazine books. You want to see 30s. These guys got 30s in their books. And you can get issues 1, 2, and 3. These are normally selling for $10 a piece. That would make them 30. I'll do them all at 25. 25 on that whole set. And if I come across anything else that I know is going to be up your alley, I'll let you know. I will showcase it. We still got a lot of this collection to go through. Let's see, where do I want to start here? Hi, JD, I got something for you, man. What was it? There it is. True Believers, Deadpool number 1. That's going to go for $1. Black Panther and the Crew, off to David Moore. Here's my other thing. There it is. Okay, cap on the bottom row in this rack at 25. Can you meet me at 30? If we do it at 30, you got it. I'll clear off this whole rack at 30 with the cap book. Do it at 30, meet me at 30, we got a deal. That's 15 on that, 15 on those, $30. We got it all. Quasar in 3, 2, 1. BJ, let me know where we stand on it. If you can't do it, I understand. Just let me know. I'll start taking it down. Well, I'll take down the other rack first. Give you a chance to think about it. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. I'm going to sell this entire rack here, the whole thing at $15. Right now, we're going to get through the majority of these books. Whatever I'm left with, I'm going to just show them off one more time. Whatever I'm left with after I show you guys the stuff, I will sell the books in bulk price for an even cheaper value. All right, because we'll have less comics in there, hopefully. BJ, let me know about that rack, man. $30, you got a deal on that whole thing. Second rack. So you want this rack? You want this rack instead of the first rack? That works for me. Let me know. I got you. All right, guys. PJ has unlocked the Warline trailer for us. I will bring something out for you soon. Philip Ragusa, give me a moment. But we cleared off a rack here. We also sold off Captain America #1. And here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to air the first trailer for Warline right here, right now. Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be exciting. I cannot wait. And guys, I worked really hard on this book, so please don't judge me very hard. This just really hit
Onrie, I just wanted to double check, man. I mean, this is pretty graphic. I watched it. I don't know. Should we put a warning, do you think, before we play this?
You know what, JD? It is the night show, so I think the folks who are here can see it. You guys ready? It's gonna be pretty violent. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this.
Meow, 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 meow. Warline coming soon. Where to be? Coming soon.
I gotcha.
That tag at the end, man. I almost had to change my pants. That was so scary.
Well, guys, there's actually a real trailer coming now, and we'll unlock it for the next person who spends another $15 with us. So $15, and you guys get to see the actual real trailer for Warline. Now, you guys know anything about me? I like to have a good time. I like to make jokes and things like that. So the real trailer is actually really badass, and I cannot wait to show it to you guys. Chuck Pino, my editor on the book, he basically dug this book out of production purgatory. I was just so lost in the story and where I wanted to go with it, and he helped get it on track. And I'm just so blown away by how quickly this has come together. Dexter Wheat, the artist on the book, has been diligently working on this for close to a year now, and he is just the hardest working guy. I love his work so much that I've asked him to come on board to help me finish Eastern Shin. So I'm really excited to be working with Dexter on that. So I think his style is going to fit perfectly for it. And as you guys know, I have very high standards when it comes to the production value of the comics I work on. Warline is this is a book I'm extremely proud of, and it's a really important project to me because it's my first foray. Well, my second foray out of history. So this is something I completely made up, and this is me showing that I can do other things in comics besides historical stuff. I was kind of falling into that pocket. So I'm really excited to reveal the trailer for you guys. Spend another $25, and we will get there. Edward's actually really close, so we could unlock this this trailer really quickly. Peter, I'm gonna spin the wheel for you, my brother. You got a free DC book on top of everything. We're making this fun for you guys tonight. We are making this fun for you, man. You spend $25. You're gonna get stuff, man. All right. Now listen, Meow. Yes, he stayed up for that. Oh, Chris Dyskel's offended. Anybody want to see that Warline trailer again? You gotta spend that money, the dinero, man. Finn Jones thought the first trailer sucked. Oh man. Oh man. Glad you guys like that. Do you guys like the explosions I added in the background? That's how you know it's going to be a good comic. It's like all you need to do to sell a comic now is just have explosions. That's it. And let me tell you guys, Warline is full of explosions. All right, we're going to take this rack down. Let's go over everything one last time. I'm going to go through these books, and there's going to be stuff in here that I'm actually going to throw up on eBay because I know that it'll sell faster on there. And this is just a random box that I pulled from the warehouse. We're clearing stuff out right now because we're about to get a big shipment of books from Scout in, and I'm going to be focusing primarily on selling their books through Whatnot, through other channels and things like that. All right. Oh, come on. You didn't like that? I told you didn't see the trailer, though. Because you messaged me earlier and you're like, I saw it. So I actually aired a draft of the trailer yesterday during my AMA. But this is the finished trailer right here, the one that we're about to unlock. So this is going to be a lot of fun. That was more deceiving than Go-Go Kenobi. Pay no attention. There's no one hiding underneath my jacket. I'm just like any other peon in your company. All right, we got Hellstorm number 3 and number 5 going for $1 a piece. That is $2 on those. X Factor 64 going for $1. X Factor 36. This is a different run here going for $1. We got Avengers number 3 going for $1. Cool Vision cover. Adventure Time Beginning of the End number 3 of 3. That is going to go for $1. I have Invader Zim number 4. That is going to go for $1. I have Hard Case number 5. That is going to go for $1. Little Audrey TV Fun Time number 3. This is a $5 book, guys. No one calls it. It's going up on eBay. Richie Rich number 201 going for $1. 222 is going to go for $1. I'm shocked that no one wants these Fantastic Four books. We have some excellent Fantastic Four books here. Number 8. Number 13. Number 18. Chris Claremont. Number 20. Going for $1. Chris, I got you on that. Number 21 going for $1. Number 33 going for $1. Number 34 going for $1. Get the whole set, the whole frickin' Farkin set for $7. Oh, yeah, I think they look great. I actually just watched Vice today. That was the movie where Christian Bale, he put all his white and he plays Dick Cheney. And he did it really good. Throughout the whole movie, it was just like, and he got like best actor for that. Like, that's all he's got to do. And then like some movies, he's got to like put on a lot of weight and he's just got to sit there and be like, ugh. And then other movies, he's got to like lose a lot of weight and get a lot of muscle and be like, swear to me! If you don't take yourself seriously, comics will take you seriously. All right, Chris, got you. But yeah, the Love and Thunder trailers do look really good. That'll probably break my Marvel fatigue because it actually looks freaking good, and I really like Christian Bale. He doesn't take bow rolls ever. He doesn't like bow rolls. I got the Loners. It rhymes with a. Never mind. Number 4 going for $1. I ain't good. I ain't put myself up on. No. All right. Daredevil 41 going for $1. Onrie's staying appropriate tonight, folks. Guardians 3000, number 1, going for $1. We got these Tarzan books, Tarzan 1 and 2, going for $2 as a set. I have an extra copy of number 1. X-Men Odd Men Out, $1 on that. That's a one shot. X-Force number 26, still got 2 copies of that, going for $1. And X-Force number 43, going for $1. So $2 on those. Jonah Hex number 1, $1. We got Star Trek Deep Space Nine End Vector number 3 of 4. That's going to go for $1. We have Star Trek number 40, the Tebukin Syndrome, going for $1. Tarzan 1 and 2, got you on that, Chris. Get you on that set. I love when books are moving.
I think PJ grabbed that Tarzan first.
Oh, I got a bunch of them, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you on that. Sorry, I missed it. Okay. And you also want the X-Men, too. The X-Men's a good pickup. Got you, PJ. Yeah, I have, like, a ton of these.
And Edward wants to know what the dead woman on the bottom row is.
Dead woman on the bottom row. That's Necroholic. That is a book that's coming out from Samuel Quinton. You cannot get this book anywhere right now. All right. This is on Kickstarter presently, and the creator sent me this advanced print copy. He said, "This is just a thanks for supporting me." Necroholic number 1 is going to go for $25 tonight. Big ask, but at this point you're pretty close to free shipping on that. When we also got a big, lot for you anyway, so you're getting free shipping. Is it horror? Jonah Hex is off to Chris Steisko. Is it horror? I haven't actually read it, but it's got, it's kind of like, it's about an alcoholic, necromancer.
Do you have more of those Jonah Hex? Because Phil grabbed that first.
Phil grabbed it. Okay, I got Phil then. Phil got it. Sorry, I'm missing everybody. It is so freaking hot in here, guys. So I'm sorry. It's like literally like I'm sweating the bees right now. I'm gonna have to come home and like shower again. It's pretty gross what's happening right now. It's literally 80 degrees in this room right now, and there's no circulation in
You're just losing water weight. You're gonna have like super cuts. You're gonna look, sexy.
I'm gonna look sexy. I'm gonna be like strong. Oh, that and a steady diet of KFC will get you there. It's so hot he can't see. These comics are so hot I can't even see them. All right. So Necromancer. Necroholic. Let's take a look at it. Edward, you're interested in this? I want to. Let's educate each other here. Let's get some education. See if there's a pitch on the back. No, there's not. Sorry. It's this cool cover here. But it's really beautifully illustrated. Looks like it's got horror. Oh, yeah, there's a cocktail recipe in here, too, which is kind of cool. And you would think that this is an actual picture. It's actually an illustration. And it looks super real. And, hey, look, there's zombies. So, hey, it's got some horror in it. I just haven't read it. But there's blood in here, too. This looks really dope. And it's going to go for $25 tonight. You cannot find this anywhere. Even if you back it on Kickstarter, you're going to have to wait. That's how exclusive this is. And I only have 1 copy of it, and it's going for only $25. Should sell it for $50 if I'm being honest. $40 for Necro. You got a deal. We got a deal. All right. Edward gets a spin of the wheel, and you guys get to see the actual freaking Warline trailer. We're not doing any more cats. Let's spin the wheel for him real quick, and we'll show off that trailer. You get a... Hold on, we're going to do another one, because you got another free something. I got to fix that one. You get a free DC book. Free DC book for Edward. Okay. When we come back, I'm going to fix up the area over here. We're going to show off some new stuff, and let's air the real Warline trailer this time. I'm so excited for this book, guys. I cannot wait to show it to you. The actual finished artwork and the inside and the way the story's coming out. This is truly a story that really came from deep down, and it took a long time to write it. I've been working on this since COVID. What actually inspired Warline to be older was the person who actually inspired me to actually make the book. So around June of 2020, I thought I was going to be able to go back to conventions. There was a show in Florida that was opening up, and I was getting ready to go to it. And with my luck, COVID cases decided to just jump up that week so incredibly high that they canceled the show at the last minute. And I thought this was going to be my chance to get back out there. And it wasn't. And the one thing I really, really did not want to do when COVID hit was I didn't want to go out on unemployment. I saw everybody else around me doing it. I did not want to do that because just I knew I could work. I wanted to work, and I wanted to get out there, and I wanted to make my own money. I didn't need any help. And unfortunately, that situation kind of made me realize, you know what? If they're going to just keep, keeping me from being able to work, I might as well go for it. And I didn't even realize you could do it until my neighbor told me, hey, you could just go on unemployment. And what I decided to do was I decided to take some of that money and put it aside to make Warline, which was, what inspired me to do it. So that was at that point that kind of like got me to start sitting down and actually plotting and coming up with stuff. And I read a bunch of comics. Unfortunately, my neighbor who gave me that suggestion woke up in the middle of the night, started coughing really badly, fell over, hit his head on the toilet, and died. And I actually went to school with his daughter. We grew up together. He's a really wonderful man. His name is Marshall Katz. And he had a little bit of an inspiration for why I decided to make Warline old. So there's a reason for everything in this book, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. I hope you'll like it. Timeline for release. So here's the deal right now. The book is almost done. Dexter has like 3 pages left to left to illustrate. He's the artist. Cody Carvajal. This guy is, oh my God, this guy is the saving grace of this book. This guy is knocking out colors left and right. And we had such a roller coaster when it came to the coloring of this book. We hired a really great colorist, but things didn't work out. Him and I just didn't collaborate well together, and we parted ways. I was really bummed about it, and I started asking around for different colorists. And finally, Dexter told me about Cody, who he worked together with for Scout on another book called Mega Centurions. And he's like, this he's looking for work right now. Why don't you test him? So I tested him, and he showed me his art and both his colors on Dexter's work. and both Dexter and Chuck, they both really liked him, and so it was just a no-brainer for me. I brought this guy on board, and he's very fast. He's very good. I can't believe how far ahead we are now. We're at the point where the art is almost finished, and in a couple weeks, this whole book will be done, meaning the art. Then we have to go back and script it. And there's a lot going on right now. So between getting that first book done, I have to move to my new home, and then I have a new Kickstarter campaign going for Yi Sun Shin, and I'm starting a new position as a sales rep for Scout. So a lot of things are kind of happening all at once right now. But it's really cool. So to answer your question on the timeline, the Warline campaign is going to be going live on the week of New York Comic Con, and I will actually have books available. There'll be a New York Comic Con exclusive. So we're going to get that done, and that'll be like when we officially release the book. Then we'll be doing the Kickstarter at the same time. And a whole bunch of other stuff's going to be going on. We're also kind of thinking about shopping this around to a few other publishers, seeing who's interested. And so best is yet to come, but expect Warline up on Kickstarter by October. We also got to find a printer because we're having some printer issues. Warline's also got some nudity in it. First page is totally nudity. But yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Yes, Mike, you missed the trailer, but it's okay. I'm gonna post the trailer up on YouTube and I'll share it on my wall. So I'll get up.
Are you sure you want me to play it for him right now? Because I could just show him.
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
if
you guys are cool with watching it one more time, go
ahead. The trailer.
Yeah. Show it to him.
Yeah,
get up. Meow 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 meow. Warline coming soon. Where to be? Coming soon. I think people like that trailer more than they like the real trailer. Mike definitely liked it. He said, "Yay!" You didn't see that going. He likes the cat thing. Everyone loves the cat thing. PJ, so what does it mean to be an actual sales rep for Scout? Well, I don't know yet. It's kind of interesting when you fall into this kind of predicament that I'm in. You learn to do a bunch of different things, and that's really what comics is about. Is being adaptive to your surroundings. So right now, here's what's happening. They are going to send me a bunch of their books, and I'm going to sell a bunch of their books, whether it's at conventions, whether it's from the warehouse on whatnot shows. Whatever the case is, I am going to be selling Scout books. I will have access to Scout books for you guys. So all you got to do is just say, "Hey, Onrie, hook me up with those Scout books," and I got you covered. And that's what it means. I'm not working for them full time. I'm not like on salary or anything. This is purely like consignment, a consignment agreement between the two of us. But we're working on bigger strategies right now, and there's a bunch of other stuff going on that could lead to a more permanent role for me. So keep your fingers crossed for me. That would be really great. And what's also great is they're going to be publishing Yi Sun Shin. So this is a great opportunity for me to work with them on, distribution. Let's fill up this rack here because we sold some stuff. I have Venom Lethal Protector number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. We got the first appearance of Scream here, number 5, and I have a number 6 here. Here's my number 6. There's my number 6. Oh, there it is. Here's my number 6. Okay, got the whole round of Venom Lethal Protector here. Normally selling this at $150. I will do it at $125. $125 on Venom Lethal Protector. Yeah, does Warline have page numbers? Yes, it does. So what's the story of Warline? Warline is the story of an old warrior returning to the city that he was originally protecting. He'd left for a long time, and he's coming back to pass on his legacy to his daughter and settle the score with the tyrant who is basically running this city now in his absence. So it's kind of like Blade meets Demolition Man, I would say. It's taking a hero whose greatest weapon is his ferocity and his martial skills, and putting him up against a control freak. And it's just going to be like each issue is going to be a 48-page beatdown. There's going to be lots of fighting, lots of really powerful moments between the characters and stuff. So it's going to be a great read. I think you guys will enjoy it. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you saying that. Will Warline have page numbers? You bet your freaking butt it'll have page numbers. Every effing book that I ever publish under my banner will always have freaking page numbers. Rest assured. We got Submariner number 23 here. First appearance of Orca. Get your Orca. Bing. This is going to go for $40 normally. I'm going to knock it down to 35 today for you guys. And then I got Moon Knight number 9, Frank Miller cover here. This is going to go for just $10 tonight. $10 on Moon Knight number 9. Grab that bad boy. Get it out of here. Oscar Isaac will thank you for it. Hey, JD, I don't think you ever saw my my Oscar Isaac interview. Did I ever show that to you? We'll have to air it next week.
Oh no, I don't think so. Yeah,
I'll have to hook you up with that. Will the page numbers be in alphabetical order? Yes, they will. Mike, since you're watching the show, I had some Star Trek books earlier. Deep Space Nine, 13 going for $1. I have the Tabukin Syndrome, number 40 going for $1. Deep Space Nine and Vector 3 of 4 going for $1. And number 14 going for $1. Let me know if you want to grab those books. We have X-Men First Class number 2 and number 3 going for $1 a piece. Get them both for $2. I have X-Men First Class number 4 that is going for $1. Slots going for $1. Star Trek bundle is off to Mike. I knew he was going to grab that. All right. Lots of books are selling tonight. This is insane. Thanks, guys. Uncanny X-Men 307 going for $1. Hulk 2099 number 2 and number 3 going for $1 a piece. That is $2. Possibly, Peter. Fantastic Four Heroes Reborn number 3 going for $1. Marvel Superheroes Magazine number 6 is $1. We got Dark Stars number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 10. Going for $1 a piece. We are looking at 5 comics for $5. All right. So that is that first stack of books here. We're going to put those back in the box. Who knows when we'll see them again and how much they'll be. Okay. Start off with some new stuff here. Fill the fresh rack for you guys. Hey, Mike, I got some more Star Trek for you. Star Trek Next Generation 37 going for $1. Let me know if you want to grab that. Go-Go Power Rangers number 10 going for $1. Amazing Adventures starring the original X-Men number 14, $1. Exterminators number 4 is going for $1. Excalibur number 100 is going for $1. All the Star Treks, they're all gone. Wonderful. Wonderful. You guys think I have a good singing voice? You know, like, stick to making comics, Onrie. Stick to selling comics. United Free Worlds. This is going for $1. Whoa, it's an indie book. Check out that cover. That cover, or the back cover, is pretty dope. United Free Worlds #1. Going for $1. Holla for $1. Dreadstar Annual #1. Going for $1. Dreadstar and Company number 1. Going for $1. Wow. #2 is going for $1 too. And all for $3. Warline's heading to Broadway. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, all the Star Trek you have. Not some, all of it. Gosh darn it. Okay, Mike, I appreciate you, brother. Strike Force Moritori #7 is going for $1, and I have 2 copies of #9 going for $1. Strike Force Moritori! I haven't read it, so I can't say anything about it, but I like the cover, or I like the title of it. ZMD, Zombies of Mass Destruction from Red 5 Comics, #4 of 6, going for $1. Wonder Woman Future's End. I have 2 copies of this, going for $1 a piece. Cool lenticular covers here, going for $1 a piece. Superman Unchained #1. I got 2 copies, going for $1. Get your tickets, meow. It's kitty cat time. Rogue One #4 is going for $1. CMD is off to Edward. Got you, Edward. Guys, thank you so much for making this show really fantastic for me. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Ninjak #5 is going for $1. $1 on that. I have Archard's Agents, Ruse #1, going for $1. Last Song #1, going for $1. This looks like a one-shot. Chris Dyskel called the Wonder Woman. I got you. We got one more Wonder Woman left. When are the Warline shirts coming? I'm probably going to reveal it at New York Comic Con. That's when I'm going to have the Warline shirt. And I'm thinking that one shot of him leaping out, that'll be the signature shot. And we'll see what Dexter does with the cover too. We're also going to hire a bunch of variant artists to do a bunch of cool stuff for us. So we're going to have some fun with Warline. We got a lot of things we can explore with that book. But it is only going to be 3 issues. It's not going to go on any longer than that. I like my stories to have a beginning, middle, and end. By the end of the story, it'll be about the same length as Mark's, page count-wise. And that's like about half a decent shit, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I just got to start moving stuff, guys. You know, like I can't be sitting on these books forever. And yeah, I'm in the same crunch too. Spider-Woman versus Tiger Shark, #8. That's going to go for $1. I appreciate you being here, Edward. You're awesome, man. We got Deadpool #1, True Believers. That's going to go for $1. I got another Superman Unchained, #9, going for $1. That's Scott Snyder and Jim Lee. Teaming up! Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Oh, by the way, Mike, I got something I want to recommend to you. 47 Furious Tales and Reign of Ages. This is from my man, William Samuel Quinton. This is the story of the 47 Ronin done with animals. It's a really beautifully illustrated book. I'm doing the whole set tonight for $15 for the first 3 issues. Issue 3 is a brand new in-stock book. And then I have Reign of Ages #1. This is a vegan cover signed by the creator. All these books are signed by the creator. This set is $15. That's $15. I'll do them both at $30. Let me know if you're interested in that. I think you'll really like 47 Furious Tales, especially if you like Easton Shin. Deadpool's off to Phil. Phil, you read 47 Furious Tales, right? We got issue 3 in, man. Let me know if you want to grab it. It's only $5. I think you read it. You're like, nah, man, I didn't read that. I ain't got time. Ooh, this one's gonna go real fast. Got some more here. We got Ultimate Avengers 3 #1. Blade on the cover, going for $1. $1. All right, gotcha. All right, Mike. Don't worry about it, man. You got it. Okay, you want issue 3? So I got an issue 3 of 47 Furious Tales sold to Phil. Thank you, Phil. Outstanding. You want all 3 of them, Phil? So you want them all? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You got your 47 Ronin books in yesterday, Joe? That's cool. I love William Samuel Clinton. Again, excellent creator. I love when I see a creator who follows up with me. That shows really incredible initiative on their end, you know. And William always does that. He's always on top of everything. Let's grab it. I'm missing a set here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got 2 more sets left. I can't believe this book is about to sell out again. We got 2 more sets of 47 Furious Tales for grabs for you guys for $15 for the set. I'm telling you, this book sells out every time I bring it out. That's why I showcased it. This is the indie showcase. This book always freaking sells out. Reign of Ages is going to be my next big hit. Guarantee you guys. You should grab that book right now. Only got 5 copies of those vegan covers. These are very hard books to get. Going for $15 a piece. I already sold that Necroholic. His books just totally fly off the racks with me. Excellent. Curse Words. I love that for independent books. I'm actually having more fun selling independent books to you guys than I am even the Marvel and DC stuff. Kid you not. Strike Force Morituri #1 is going for $1. Curse Words #3, I want to say. This is going to go for $1. So Strike Force Morituri. We have #1 of that. Aquaman #19 going for $1. Aquaman #20 going for $1. I would rather sell 47 Furious Tales all day than Aquaman #19 and 20. That's why those books are $1. There's nothing funny about that, but that's why we have FF25. Also go for $1. Oh, yeah, it's bagged and boarded, ready for you. $1. Call it as you see it. Yeah, it is. It's a fantastic series. I'm really digging it. He just puts so much heart and soul into his books. Really great creator. Ultimate Comics #27, X-Men. Ultimate Comics X-Men. #27 is going for $1. And then we have Ultimate Comics X-Men #4 going for $1. We're past our commercial break periods, I think. I don't even remember when we're supposed to take them, JD. It was supposed to happen like 35 minutes ago, but
no, we have both breaks we were supposed to have. I think we're just the next one's 8:30.
Really? Okay.
I think unless I'm remembering incorrectly.
No, it's okay. I don't remember. You remember better than I do. You're the man here.
I'm very drunk right now.
He's very drunk. He's passing out. He's slurring. He's gonna just air that Warline trailer like 500 times at the cat's meow. Strike Force number 1. I found some more, Joe. Got one, but I just found 6, 7, and 8 here. I'm doing them all for $1. So I can get you number 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 if you want them. Otherwise, I got you on number 1. Let me know if you want to grab them all. Might as well, it's just $1. These are just $1 books here. It's a good deal either way.
Phil makes a good point that we're kind of preaching to the choir at this point. You guys have seen these commercials already.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think we could just air the Warline one one more time?
The full one?
No, not the full one. The kitty cat one.
Meow, 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 meow. Warline coming soon. Where to be? Coming soon.
Oh, I love this. This is great. I had the best job in the world. All of them. All of them. They are all gone. They're going to Fischniggetsville. All right, we have Strike Force Morituri number 7 and 9 going for $2. $2. Joe, I got you. Those issues are included in the bundle you just picked up, so I got you, bro. 5. Swear to meow. I didn't know that. Call this one the perfect trailer. I have a different red button and it insults me when I press it. Yeah, I've seen those too. Those are awesome. Okay, I have The Law, Living Assault Weapons, number 2 from DC, going for $1. Green Arrow number 28, that's going for $1. I have Superman's Nemesis, Lex Luthor, number 3 of 4, that's going to go for $1. This is the book that has 9 lives. The trailer has 9 lives. Silencer number 11 going for $1.
David Moore!
You freaked me out with that. I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, let's see. I got Green Lantern sitting down here. David Moore. And I'm like, oh my God. Look at this. We've given JD the power to summon the David Moore chant. It's pretty crazy. You guys are tuning in at a very delicate moment on Kicking It. Things are about to get really, really saucy up in here. Warline endorsed by Garfield on a Monday. Sumo hot sauce. Tell you what, guys, it is so freaking hot in this room right now that I am thinking the best way to describe how I feel right now is sumo hot sauce. I am sweating biscuits here. All right, we got Green Lantern number 6 going for $1. We have Green Arrow number 115 going for $1. Wild Cats trilogy number 3 going for $1. Justice League of America number 226 going for $1. Vertigo number 1 going for $1. Vertigo number 1 is $1. Shadow War of Hawkman number 2 is $1. $1 on that. Check out Hawkman on that cover. He's like, ah! New Teen Titans number 32 going for $1. Force Works 22 going for $1. Feud number 1 is going for $1. Superman 708, $1. Dollar books here, guys. Sold a lot of books tonight. We moved through a lot of stuff here. All right, I'm gonna start busting out some indie stuff here. Give me just 1 second. New Teen Titans, got you. All right, it's break time. Okay, it's break time. And David Moore, I got your call here. Guys, we're going to just take a moment. We're going to show off the commercials. And then when we come back, I'm going to have some, I just thought of a great horse series for Edward. I'll be right back with you guys. Stay tight.
Thanks for tuning into the experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, folks, we're in the last half hour of the show here, and I wanted to bust out some books that I think are really, really cool, that I think you guys will enjoy. This show is not for crybabies. Get your crybaby ways out of here. All right, we got The Plot here. This is a really cool series. It's about these 2 brothers. The older brother dies really violently, both him and his wife. And now his kids are left in his brother's care. And they go to the house that their family grew up in. And there's a bunch of messed up stuff happening in this house. They move back to their old town, and things are just really crazy and wicked and dark. It's a really, really fantastic series from Vault Comics, and I have the entire single issue run here. And it is just absolutely fantastic. I love this book. And I will have the FOMO books out in just a moment, too. You're right. We need to get to those FOMO books. So if you guys are interested in The Plot, I am going to do the whole set tonight for $60 on the plot number 1 through 8 from Vault Comics. These books are pretty hard to get. We'll do a rack of indie and then, a row of indie, and then we'll bust out those FOMO books. I have Good Boy Volume 2, number 1, and it comes with this coin here, and this is like a limited edition deal thing here. This is going to go for $85 tonight, so $85 on this. And I know Christy Blanche has been pushing this hardcore. These coins are really dope. We are doing 85 on that, and I recommend grabbing that. The next book we got here is Broken Gargoyles, Sin and Virtue, number 1, number 2, and number 3. These books are all signed and remarked by Christy Blanche, so they're going to go for $15 as a set, $15 for all 3 issues of Broken Gargoyles, Sin and Virtue. And then I'm going to wrap up our dollar books. We have The Unsound number 2 from Boom Studios, going for $1. I have 2 copies of that. And I have Horrorwood, Chapter 1, Carnival, going for $1. Broken Gargoyles is off. We have sold that. That is excellent. Broken Gargoyles is now sold out on Kickin It. I love it. All right. And I think it's FOMO time. It is FOMO time for you guys. Let's bust up those books. Where are they even? What do I do with the FOMO books? What do I do with them? Oh, I put them away in here. All right. FOMO book number 1. We have Miss Marvel number 31. That's going to go for $5 tonight. $5 on Miss Marvel number 31. We have Ghost Rider number 1, new series. First printing of this. That's going to go for $15. We have Savage Avengers number 1, a variant edition. That's going to go for $8. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. That's going to go for $8 tonight. $8 on this. Spider Punk number 2, the variant edition. That's going to go for $8 tonight. Spidey Super Stories number 4. That is going to go for $15 tonight. $15 on Spidey Super Stories number 4. 15 on that. Uncanny X-Men number 151. $15 on this. Look how clean this book is. Really, really nice. $15 on this. And then finally we got Marvel Team Up number 52 featuring Spider-Man and Captain America. We got Batroc and Demon on a Rampage. It looks like the Abomination. This is going to go for $20. And these are your FOMO books right here. Yes, sir. You want to grab them both, Mike? I got them for you. You let me know, sir. All right. So we still got a couple. We still got a row. So I'm going to put more dollar books up right now. Okay, gone. FOMO books sold. Okay. Next up, we got Unsound is off to JD. Look at that. Another Boom series sold out too on the show. That's great. All right. So I'm going to offer a lump sum on the rest of the FOMO books. I'd love to move them all tonight. Let's do the calculations. 8, 15, 20, plus 8, plus 8, plus 15. So we got $89 worth of books here. I'll do them all at 75. We got a deal, 75. We get the rest of the FOMO books. $75. All right. Next up, we got Midnight Mass number 2. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. We have Justice Inc., The Avenger number 1 from Dynamite. That's going for $1. The Indestructible number 2 from IDW. That's going to go for $1. J.M. Ringgit, Repossessed number 4. It's going to go for $1. You know what I'm thinking about? This weird 80s movie called Repossessed. And it had a song in there. And it kind of went like this. It was called, it was, the lyrics were like, repossessed. So I'm just thinking about that. We kick demon butt for a living for $1. Last issue on the run. Southern Cross number 8, going for $1. Regression. Colin Bunn. I don't know what issue this is of it. Looks like it is number 5. Regression number 5 going for $1. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. We have this rack here going for $15. Get the entire rack for $15. You're getting Ultimate Avengers number 1. Got Blade on the cover. Future's End Wonder Woman number 1. Superman Unchained number 1. You get some Star Wars in there. Curse Words in there. Some Power Rangers in there. Some Amazing Adventures X-Men. You're getting a really killer deal. $15 for all these comics. I'm telling you, you're going to love that. $15. You're going to get a big stack of comics here. I'm going to take this rack down right now. Show you guys exactly what you're getting. And I don't think there's any duplicates in this rack here too, which is really great. So you're going to see exactly how many books you're going to get. And it's just $15. You get all these books at $15. It's an insane deal. I'm losing money right now. Ash the shape of BMW.
You just put that all in Phil's file there.
All right, excellent. Phil, he's taking it. He's taking it to court. All right. Phil, you got to spin on the wheel, my brother. Spin that wheel for you, man. We will rack you. He gets a free indie book. We're going to throw in a free indie book for my man here. I'm going to hook him up with a copy of The Vampire Macabre from Frank Forte. Hook that up for you on the house. Get your free indie book. That's what you get when you spend $25. Rack him. He called the rock. Phil called the rack. Pay attention. Sorry. Pay attention. I could just see if Joe McPhee. It's hard to pay attention when it's so freaking hot in here. I really appreciate having JD here. I'm like literally, my shirt is like drenched in sweat right now. It's pretty gross. Yes. Cut me some slack. Did Mike hit the 20? Yes, you did actually. Yes, you did. What? You did hit the $25 mark. Sorry, Mike. I missed that. You got a free indie book too. I'll dig yours out in a little bit. Well, I throw in an extra. Here, I'll just hook you up with Vincent Price Presents. This is actually illustrated by my Eastern Shin artist, Giovanni Timpano. So there, we got you. Free indie book. Oh, okay, someone else gets a spin now. He's trying to get what you got. All right, so here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to hook Chris Steiskal up with the spin on the wheel because JD spent $25 last week, and we didn't get to have him, do a spin. But he's also the producer on the show, and we at the XP have a philosophy that if we spend money with another dealer and we hit that $25 mark, we give it over to you guys, making it more fun for you guys because we appreciate you hanging out here and helping us build the experience and giving you guys the best one we can come up with. So Chris Steiskal, this is for you. You're always in my corner, man. I really appreciate you. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Chris Steiskal got nothing. I'm just kidding. He got a free Marvel book. So I got a free Marvel book for you, Chris. Got you on the house. This is for being just such a splendid human being. I appreciate you, man. Get the free Marvel book. We'll do that right now. No, I don't. Not anymore. You would have grabbed it, wouldn't you? Oh, man. Well, better luck next time. Let's see here. What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to get more comics. A bunch of books here. Fill the rack. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you very much. It really does mean a lot. You always check in on me, and you're a good man. I appreciate you. I know sometimes these shows are not always fun, or sometimes you guys could be doing any other thing, but yet you come here and hang out with me. I'm going to hook you up with Captain America and the Falcon number 12, because that's on the house. All right, next up, I got Skylin, issue 2 from Charn Comics. This looks really, really cool. This is going to go for $1 right now. Let's check the artwork out. Wow, this is a beautiful book. One for $1. Haven't read it. I should be selling it for $4, but it fell into the dollar bin, so what the heck. Bedrock number 1A, going for $1. Skyline is off to Mike. Solar Man of the Atom number 22 is going for $1. JD, I think your mic is on or off. I was able to hear you. I heard the music in the background. I know that's what you were listening to. You guys know the theme I'm singing? Wonder Woman 41 is $1. 43 is $1. That's all good, bro. At least you didn't blow like a big, loud fart into the microphone while you were doing it. Careless whisper. Oh my God. As soon as the show is over, I'm running to my car and I'm turning it on and I'm blowing the air conditioning. I'm like, it's called Vincent Price Presents, number 2. I could come across it. I'll find it for you, Edward. I'll be on the lookout for it. We'll see what I can do for you. Sovereign 7, number 11. That's going to go for $1. Yeah, I've come across it. That's just my only copy that I have in stock now, but I've carried and sold many copies of that. Action Comics Weekly 601 is $1. Wonder Woman 41 and 42 is off to Joe. Here's the best part about tonight, guys. We've sold close to a short box of, I want to say we sold a short box of books tonight. This is really fantastic. This is what I like to see. I'm Kicking It. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really needed to get through a lot of this stuff because I have just so much going on right now with conventions and this Heroes Con. I'm really nervous about it because I'm bringing a very heavy haul of graphic novels with me, and it's gonna be a pretty big fight to move through them all. But I know I can do it. I have faith, and it'll get done. It'll get done. All right, we got Solstice, number 1 of 3. That's gonna go for $1. We have this Image Sampler free comic book day thing going for $1. You just put Image FCBD. Ultimate FF number 2 and 3, $2 a piece on those, $2. Or $1 a piece on those, so that's $2 for the set. Shadowhawk 3 number 4. It's going to go for $1. It's a good book, by the way. That was my first Image book. That and Spawn 18. It's a series, and the Easton Chin artist worked on it. Ultimate. Yes, I did pronounce that wrong. Batman Incorporated number 10. That's going to go for $1. We got Superman 40 going for $1. Superman 41 is $1 too. Almost $2. Green Arrow number 104 is $1. Mosaic number 2 is $5. The Mosaic. Uncanny Avengers number 27 is $1. Oh, the night is going fantastic. Is this Curtis Stealth Fox? My man, what's going on? We're doing dollar comics right now. I have Green Team number 1 going for $1. Missed the Warline trailer. Hey, can we air the Warline trailer real quick for Curtis? I think he needs to see it. You know which one I'm talking about. Meow, 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 meow.
Warline coming soon. Where to be? It's coming soon.
Yeah, you missed that. But no, you did miss it. You came just in time for me to air it again. So I learned a lesson really early in comics. If you want your comic to sell, you just got to have a lot of explosions in there. And cats sell everything. All right, we got Dark Knights, the Shadow Green Hornet Dark Knights with the Silent K going for $1. We got the butcher in the house. Hey, butcher and baker candlestick maker. I totally botched that. All right. Number 3 is going to go for $1. Danny, what's up? No lions were harmed in the making of this trailer. They work well for Michael Bay. Did you guys ever see that video of him when he was giving that presentation at like Samsung, and he's like, movies are like frontier, the future, and at the frontier, and he was like totally reading off a teleprompter, and then he's just like, I can't do this. He's like, peace, mic drop, and he just like left, and he got paid like a bunch of money for it. But Betcher is off to Mike. Pride and Joy, number 4 of 4, going for $1. Yeah, good night, man. Edward, thank you. Appreciate you being here, man. Love you guys. Thank you. Shadowhawk 3, 2 of 4. That's going to go for $1. Down to that last 6 minutes, guys. Fantastic Force, number 18, is going for $1. I have Exterminators, number 19, going for $1. Lazarus X plus 66, number 4 is going for $1. No idea what that means. Death Blow number 4 is $1. Plastron Cafe number 3 is going to go for $1. Redneck number 6 is $1. And we got Renato Jones Freelancer, Season 2, Issues 2 and 3. And this is all done by Care Andrews. Really brilliant creator. Going for $2. So guys, you want to grab this rack here? It's $15 for this rack. Grab all these books at $15. I got to clear these comics out. I got to get rid of this stuff. I cannot sit on these books anymore. Grab the left rack here for only $15. $15 on that left rack. And we got 5 minutes left on the show. Technically 3 minutes left on the show. The FOMO books, I will run those through for you real quick, Curtis. So we got Spider-Punk Variant Edition number 2. It's going to go for $8 tonight. I had it at $15. I have Spidey Super Stories number 4. That's going to go for $15. Uncanny X-Men number 151. That is $15. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Captain America number 52. I have that priced at $20. I have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. That is priced at $8. Savage Avengers number 1 Variant Edition. That's going to go for $8. And Ghost Rider number 1 first printing going for $15 for the new series. If you tally up the entire cost of all those books, it's $89. But if you buy them all together, I'll do it at $75. Any horror? Yeah, I got lots of horror. You want to check out Lady Death, Malevolent Decimation from Brian Pulido. Comes with the COA, and it's normally going for $30. I'm going to do it for $25 tonight. We got, let me know if you see anything else that you like on that bottom row. We also got Reign of Ages, another fine independent book. Vegan cover variant going for $15. Don't be sorry. What is there a particular book you want to see on the bottom row? She-Hulk. Okay, cool. Let's pull that up. We got She-Hulk number 54. This had a very limited print run. It's going to go for $20 tonight. $20 on this. Let me know if you want to grab that. Zion Comics, I need your info in order to invoice you. Let me know if you claim anything. Just send me an email, so that way I can get your contact info and I can properly invoice you. All right. So $15 on that rack. $75 for the rest of the FOMO books. And we are at the last 2 minutes of the show here. You do have a book with me. I actually couldn't get in touch with you, so I had to put those books back out because it was a long time ago since you claimed them. So you have a clean slate with me. But I might be able to rebuild your whatever you claimed. I don't know. It's been a while now. Hang on just a second. So yeah. All right. So we are at the end of the show now, and tonight has just been a fantastic night. I really appreciate you guys so very much. As far as horror goes, we have the plot. I'll tell you that. Plot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is the whole run. This is the whole story. It's a horror book from Vault Comics. It's fantastic. It's a really good series. Grab it for $60, and that is it. I am done pitching books tonight. Thank you guys so much for shopping with me, and I will be back with you guys next week on CBSN on Monday, and I'll be on live streaming tomorrow for crowdfunding, 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. Zion Comics, don't worry about it, man. Not a big deal at all. We'll square up. It's all good. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow for that, and then I'm going to Scout Comic-Con this weekend, so you guys see me over there. I'll be slinging comics for them. So I will see you guys later, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.